Two updates in version 2.1. One is motion control. By inputting an image and configuring our motion trajectory, we can make the generated video follow the set movement path during image to video generation. So the control here isn't just limited to objects, it also includes camera control and motion based on Uni3C's reference videos to generate image to video synthesis. Then let's look at the workflow. I'm using the RunningHub online config execution platform here. The trajectory control mainly manifests in the large models. The ATI model launched by ByteDance was implemented by KJ. This process comes from KJ's example. It is an acceleration model for CausVid VQ, and it has been updated to version 2. We'll give this model a brief evaluation in the second half. This section completely covers the basic process of turning images into videos. Avoid connecting this area to the T-cache. Turn off the upper part of the image that is connected to the video. The lower half is where the trajectory is created. The first run was just to import the image into our curve editor. You can use multiple tracks and then combine them together. Let's go ahead and control the curve here. We can create more points by holding Shift and clicking, and then adjust these bend points to form the motion path we want, like this. This video was actually meant to give me a head turn effect. As you can see, the focus was slightly off, but retaking it improved things a lot. The trajectory control is still very useful. Tora in CausVid was also a similar function. If you want to create 4 tracks, just create another curve editor and combine it with the previous part to form one block. Based on my observation, it's completely fine to create 2 curves, and the result tends to look more natural. As long as the movements we want to create aren't too crazy, the results are usually pretty good. Navigate to RunningHub and click on AI, or click the link in the description to register, and you'll receive 120 points daily. Logging in every day will give you an additional 100 points. The corresponding AI workflow for the video. All AI applications with one-click startup have been synchronized and deployed online, allowing online operation and testing. In the example from KJ's ATI, they added an acceleration model like CausVid's V2 Loar and set the K-sampler steps to 10 with CFG set to 1. I believe it must be conveying some message here. This model has versions V1, 1.5, and V2. Let's look at the original wording. V1 has a direct negative impact on motion, while V1.5 fixes the flickering issue. V2 fixed the flickering and improved motion retention. So from this perspective, version 2 is clearly a superior version. This is a comparison process between CausVid and ACC video. The conclusions here follow directly from the previous video. Overall, CausVid is stronger than ACC video in creating content with control reference and video reference editing. In other processes such as handling trailing frames or standalone reference tail frames, it feels like ACC videos performs better. So this CausVid V2 model mainly uses 2 processes, control and reference, along with video reference editing. It can create excellent videos in just 10 steps. You can see that for this dancing video, I reference its posture, and this is my reference image. In terms of the reference results, both outcomes are from CausVid V2 and are very close to our reference image. But like before, there is still some loss with ACC videos. That place called 3C. In his example, you can refer not only to the camera movement, but also to the movement of the people. KJ also implemented part of it, but you can only refer to our camera movements, not the character movements. This is what he himself said, and everyone has already noticed. In terms of workflow, the previous part was a completely pure C video process. By incorporating a 3C model here, it mainly demonstrates the loading of a controller. So for ATI, KG also made a partial implementation. The models mentioned in the video can be downloaded through KG's hub interface, and I will also upload them to the cloud drive. If we run it locally, we need to update the one video node to the latest version. So most of the time, this channel shares open source models and projects, but closed source models are where RunningHub really shines. He brought down the prices of many popular models, such as Video, Keling, and Wanxiang. Some specifications were even lower than the official published prices. The more you use it, the more you'll realize that saving up bit by bit really saves money in the long run.